Welcome to the game of Risk, everyone. I am your host, OliveXC. I am a top Grandmaster with over 1,000 hours of experience in this game. Today, we are playing with subscribers and fellow Discord Risk members on the classic Risk settings. The players include Marsha Flame, who's really a one-shot, a Grandmaster player, Bradford Bain, a top 1,000 Grandmaster, myself in rank 3, Duke Mander, a beginner player, General Quack, a top 1000 Jan Grandmaster. I'll accept his alliance. And finally, Avichar, a novice ranked player. So we have a wide variety of different players and options here. So when I look at the board here, I can immediately see some potential conflict between the white player who looks like they are going for the Europe continent and the pink player who also has a strong foundation in Europe. Looking at the blue player, they're really spread out. I can see them going for North America, but white could also be going for eventually North America. The purple player, I'm thinking, has a move for I don't know. It looks like they could be potentially going for South America, or maybe, but black has a move towards that. It looks like purple may be my enemy this game because I really want to go for Africa myself. So given this, I'm going to place my troops here. I'm going to do a 3v1 here because I'm assuming these troops are going to be lost. And then for my turn, I'm going to fortify here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make an alliance with the purple player. Because when I look at their rank, yeah, they're a beginner ranked player. Yeah, so I'm going to let them know, yeah, to attack black. Let them, yeah, attack pink. Attack black. Good. I want them to take the continent. And I'm going to tell black behind their back to go and attack them. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, I'm not going to attack purple going through you, man. It's not worth it for me to do that. Looks like black's a little too smart to fall for my little trick right there because they're a Grandmaster ranked player, but I can do a couple of things in the background. As this is right now, my focus is just going to be on slowly trying to take more territory in Africa and establish my position there. I don't know what blue is doing right now yet. They're sending me an alliance request. So alliances, especially in the Discord, like at the higher levels, they don't matter as much. It's just a way to communicate with other players. If I was blue, what I would do is I would probably place my troops in Ontario, attack Western United States, take me out of there, so that way I just have less positions around the map. I would then make an alliance like with white and try to tell them to get out of my region. And if they can continue reinforcing in the Europe area, that could potentially create conflict between white and pink, because clearly white wants to get out of there. By the blue player leaving their troops in China, it's just not very conducive to the overall strategy. Unless they want to go for no Australia, no win, where they just put everything here and attack. But black has a 6 right there. He would just retaliate him and ruin both players' games. So, yeah. I don't like what the blue player is doing. This is just, it's just going to hurt the white player's game and create tension between them. At this point, in my turn, I'm just going to make a 1 attack right here. Keep my group troops strong at this time. And continue to just to gain troops. I do have the least number of troops because, again, I lost a lot of troops in the Australia region. That sent me back a bit. But black clearly had the handle on it. There wasn't much that I was able to do at that time. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, the purple player I don't have a strong foothold on Africa yet, so that is going to take a bit of time for me to get. So I don't mind the attack. Yeah, so it looks like black player is moving out of the way, but there's no point to me attacking the purple player right now. Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen in Europe. There is going to be some massive conflict right here. Like the pink player is clearly the strongest player at this time, and I would have moved their 3 up, like to tell them, no, hey, this is my continent. I'm the pink player. Don't mess with Abidchar. But really, at this time, the key is just going to be establishing and maintaining like a foothold, like in the region. Yes, so clearly white. Someone has to go for North America. If I was a white player, I would consider just pivoting and taking over the region like immediately. Because if everyone just goes for Europe, no one's going to get Europe. Nobody's going to win. Don't attack and go where everyone is strong. Go where people are weak. In White's case, I would just be prioritizing making an alliance with the purple player and and trying to take over North America, because that's where your troops are. He wants me to attack the purple player right now, but clearly there's just a lot of conflict right here. I'm going to save my troops. Yep, so I put my troops there, like he wanted. I'm also going to let the purple player know, hey man, I love ya. I'm not going to do anything. I have no set on 3 cards, but that's normal. You're only going to get a set around 40-ish% of the time. The only thing I have to be careful of is, given that the purple player is more of a novice ranked player, if I am not careful, they may decide to just like suicide and hit me. Because I'm at 24 troops right now. I'm relatively, well, the weakest player on the board. I am like relatively strong. And I'm also the only one trying to get this continent. So if I am able to hold it, I will be in a strong position for myself. So as I look at this here, I'm hoping the pink player makes an alliance with me and that they just attack one of my territories so that I can then take it the next turn. I am very close to taking and holding the continent for myself. So, but okay, so the pink player is leaving troops down here, and they're clearly not trying to like make an alliance like with me. So what are they trying to do? Yeah, they're making 2 attacks, which is unnecessary right now. Yeah, what are they doing? Are they trying to move into Africa? Or are they trying to move their 3 out? I don't know necessarily, but I think I need to be a little more cautious until I get my set. Because when I look at the pink player's rank, they're a novice ranked. If I look detailed at this, they're very new at the game. I need to be cautious when playing with a new player. And also, even though, because I got a lot of attacks to myself right now, I'm at the the least number of troops compared to the other players. So in theory, I would be like one of the first players eliminated right now. So I need to be a little more cautious. Blue player did get a set, so they can make a lot of different attacks if they want to. Hoping are they going to attack white? I mean, they can't take me out. That would just be too much damage. Okay, they're going here, but now what are they going to do? What is your strategy, blue player? You're just leaving your troops there, and that's creating conflict, but without like a reason. So for myself, like right now, I'm just going to focus on getting one card, moving my things there. Hope I get my set. I do. I'm going to get the 10 set the next turn. I'm at 25 troops. So if someone, unless the purple player were to hit me, I should be fine. This is tough though. Like, this will be a very, very dangerous turn for me. But I'm hoping the next turn I can fortify and get my continent, and then I will be okay. Because right now, when I think about if someone wants to eliminate me for my cards, I have 25 troops right now. The value of each card is worth about 2 troops. So the player on average will gain about 8 troops like attacking me. In this case, I do have the 10 set, and as well as Japan, so they would get 12 troops. So they would get negative like 12, they would be down about 12 troops on when attacking me. Given attacker's advantage as well, they probably gain an average 3 or 4 troops attacking me. They will be losing around 18 troops, so it would be negative 6 troops attacking me to defeat me. So I would overall say it's like not worth it to be doing it right now. However, I don't know how players will be considering like these logic and odds. The white player could potentially try to eliminate me if they had a set right now. But let's see what they want to do. Okay, they don't have the 10 set, which means they won't, unless Bradford Bane goes for the kill, which I don't think is likely. He would have to put, it would be a very risky kill and would take away most of his troops. And the other players turning in sets, they would just eat him. So I don't think that's going to happen, because right now he's not having much of a strategy. So I will be able to turn in my set, and I will be in a safe location right now, and I'll be able to secure my continent for myself. Phew! Okay, so that's a dangerous part of the game where I was getting a little worried about what might happen. But now I have my set. So now what I'll do is I am going to take over the region. I'm using the slider, by the way, because by using the minimum number of troops when attacking, it will minimize the loss I have. Still got a bad loss, unfortunately, but I got the least odds possible for that happening. And now I'm kind of dependent on what the purple player may want to do with me. I'm just going to send them some love right now to try to let them know, hey, I have my continent, but I'm not trying to attack you in any way. And what I'm going to try to establish is that trust. But if they do decide to break me, they're only going to be hitting a 1 of me. And since most players don't have continents right now, I'll still be okay. What it will mean is I'll have to treat the purple player as my enemy, but it looks like they're respecting like the alliance and like the trust between us right now. So what does the black player want to do? So they're just attacking a 1 right now. So that's not a big deal. And the last thing we have to see is what is the pink player going to do? So they are trading in, but they got the worst trade in possible. So they don't really have a lot of options, and clearly pink and blue just don't like each other right now because they're both going for Europe, but neither are getting it. So what are you going to do, pink player? And what are you going to do, blue player? Both of you are just in awful, awful positions right now. Yeah, both of them are just lacking a cohesive strategy. Now the pink player is just kind of trapped, leaving their troops kind of like stuck here. There isn't really much that they can do. Yeah, so now the white player trades in. They have a lot of troops right now, 47. They got with that trade in. So now they're going to take and hold North America. So that's going to be a good development for them. And it's going to be really on the white player, I think, to advance the game at this time because they are the strongest player, they have the strongest continent, they have the most troops. Since I'm in a weaker spot right now, I really need to play a little bit more passively and allow the game to continue to develop. Ways that I can see this game developing are if the white player were to make attacks like on the pink player or the blue player to weaken them. Potentially the purple player could attack me in Africa. That would advance the game. I don't think it makes sense for the purple player and the white player to get into a war with each other. They're the strongest players. It makes sense for them to kind of work together to try to develop an advantage at this time. So now, yeah, Bane is just trying to hit the pink player. I don't think that makes sense. You guys are both the weakest players right now, and you're only going to be getting some like a conflict between you guys. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, they're saying that they need to attack pink. Do I want to hit pink? Yeah. So what I'll do is, because I'm trying to establish good relations, I'll do one hit. And then just fortify everything back here, because at this point there is no way, there is no like impetus to or to not attack me. And just like establish my position like out here right now as I'm kind of thinking through this scheme. I'm at 40 troops right now. I'm at a very healthy number. The purple player is doing a very basic like double guard. One thing that you can do in South America is just leave things like on Peru or have like a light guard like taking place, because when you constantly have things on your borders, you can be like creating kind of like tension between other players. Thankfully, both Marsh of Flame or One Shot and myself are very well advanced like at the game, so we know like what we're doing. Okay, so now the black player could have potentially eliminated the pink player there. It wasn't necessarily worth it for their cards, but definitely like was an option. So it looks like the pink player will be the first one to be eliminated in this game. It just depends on what are they going to do. If the blue player continues rolling them down, they could potentially get eliminated. I think, yeah, that we need to let the white player know you need to attack pink and get them to be eliminated. Because I think Bradford is going to continue lowering them down. And as the weakest player that lacks an established continent, that will be the best way to be advancing the game. Because look, we white player, you're the strongest player in this game right now. It looks like they're just saving up their troops. I really would have liked it if they just rolled it down like once or twice. Because they need to be doing something right now. Because I only have like 40 troops. I can't be the one like making like a big move to attack. Because but it looks like, yeah, Bradford Bane is continuing to make these attacks down. If they can get them down to 12, this could actually be worth it for me to eliminate them. Are they gonna go do more? This is actually very close to the calculation for me about what I may want to do to eliminate them. So if I attack, I'll probably lose about 15 troops at max. But I will get 3 cards. If I get 1 cannon, it'll be a good trade-in. I think I will eliminate the pink player here, unless I get a horrible roll at this time. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, so I lost about 12 troops, but I am going to be getting a nice set, a 12 set at this time. So I'll be able to trade this in, put this all on my troops here. Look, if I looked at the start of like the turn, like right here, I was getting like probably I was around like 40. So I'm still at around like the same number of troops right here, and I'm relatively strong. So it was worth it for me to go like for the attack. It ended up like working out, and this shows you the value of taking out players for their cards. Like you can really get a lot of value from it. Now, my only concern is what Bradford Bain may decide to do right here if they decide to drastically hit me. Okay. Now the black players made a very standard move as the Australia player to prevent the purple player from being able to get cards. That is a good move by them. As a South American player, your border or guard in Asia is let's see. Do you want to attack black man? Do you want to do that? Okay. Yeah, he's going down. So looks like he'll be hitting my bonus here. So he's trying to take and hold Europe now as the weakest player. I would have moved my troops out for you, man, if that was the case. So at this point, I think the best thing that I can do for myself, like how am I attack white, attack purple? What I would probably do is say attack purple. So what I can do is I'm going to go down here, get a card, and then fortify everything here into North Africa. So now the purple player has to go out and hit North America. Very nice. So now, and that's exactly what the black player was doing, I think, like I got right there by saying attack purple, attack white. So by making like that move, it's now creating conflict between those players. Yep. Now next turn I'm going to have a 5-card set. I'm at 50 troops. I am very, very safe. I'm also establishing a very strong relationship with the black player right now with their Australia bonus. So this is welcome news for me. So the white player could potentially try to retaliate and break me, but I would only be losing 1 troop or so. So let's see what they decide to do here. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be putting a stronger border down, and this is going to be preventing the purple player from being able to get cards anymore. Now, since they're still getting like a bonus, they should be okay. And now, Bradford Bain is now getting the Europe continent. Just take the continent, man. So ideally, now the game is kind of progressing to a new phase where the white player is the strongest player. And ideally, they should be making attacks on the South American player to try to eventually eliminate them. Wait, what? What? Attack my territory if you need to? I'm not going to attack your territory. Yeah. I'm not going to attack your stuff, man. I'm going to leave you alone. Because as the Africa player, if I'm going to make an enemy with someone, it's going to be the North American player. I'm going to be leaving you alone right now. There's no reason to be going after you at all. I'm just going to be establishing as much of a strong position of myself here as possible. And the purple player is just going to be stuck and be unable to get cards for themselves. And ideally, with them being unable to get cards, the game should hopefully stagnate. I'm also, the other option could be, are they going to try to roll me? Well, why would they roll me? They're asking, hey, to move out of the way, but if I move out of the way, I'm just going to be losing the game because everyone will have a continent except me. I'm going to wait for them to fortify. Yeah, they want me to move out, but I'm not going to do that, man. I can't move out of the way here. If I move out of the way, I am just going to be giving you a card, losing my continent, and then losing the game. At some point, like, you're going to be fine right now. No one's going to be attacking you. So you're going to have to sit tight, like, for a tiny bit. So now that the game has entered a very stable point at this time, it really, like, the way that this game advances is someone has to attack blue. Hopefully, maybe like the white player. Okay. Because right now, if we keep getting the blue player get Europe, they're just going to get back in this game and catch up in the troops, and then they can just continue turtling here. So we need to find a way to advance the overall game. So maybe I think what I probably want to do is I want to open up some paths for the black player. The black player really knows what they're doing. The other thing then that we really kind of need to think about is could I maybe work with the black player to make an attack on blue, maybe? Because if they were to break Europe, I'm at 69. I didn't even notice that. I'm so bad at this game, you guys. Not noticing my 69 troops. But I'm hoping then, like, if they can attack blue, I will attack blue. Because the blue player really can't retaliate if that were to happen, and that would potentially advance the game. Now, what is purple going to do here? Because I'm not leaving from this spot. I mean, if you're going to roll me, man, do it. Sacrifice both of our games. I'm not going to sit down and potentially like end up like losing the game. Would you be willing to attack purple? White? If you roll purple down as well, because like I'm just trying to get someone else to make an attack at this time. This could be either like black attacking. Yeah, but otherwise it looks like the white player just wants to really go like it's good on them to continue to be passive. So this is looking a little bit tough for me. Yeah, because look, now Bradford Bean is just now completely kind of caught up in troops at this time. The black player is also on a nice number at this time. And it looks like, yeah, the purple player is just going to continue to roll me down in the interim. Yeah, too much general dab, man. So, yeah, I might have to. So looking at this here, I think I need to turn in my set now at this point. I need to get more troops for myself. And I just need to continue to defend the position as much as possible. So at this point, the purple player knows that they can't attack me. I would attack the purple player if the white player attacks the purple player. But I'm not going to sit around roll down the purple player, and then the white player sit around and do nothing. Okay, that's a welcome development, because the purple player is now telling the white player that they're going to roll them down if they don't move. And this could all have been affected, by the way, if they had just left troops in Asia the whole time. The black player made a classic, standard, really nice move of removing their position and creating like this tension between us, like right here. It shows like as Australia, you don't always have to be passive in the way that and just like let players kill each other. You can naturally create tension like on the other side like of the board. The thing is, at this point, there is little that the purple player can do now besides just like continue to sit around as we all kind of grow in strength. So the white player, I'm thinking, probably will just have to reinforce everything there. And okay, they're not. They are giving up the position. They don't want the purple player suiciding into them. Like, I was going to stand my guard. If they're going to suicide, they're going to suicide. So the white player is giving up their position, but they have the most troops right now. So they're actually more than fine with like giving up this position for themselves. So because of that, like right here, yeah, no reason to be making those multiple attacks, but not really a big deal. I just need to continue to get cards for myself, make very minor attacks, keep my position strong, and let's see what the purple player decides to do for themselves here. Like, I'm not going to attack you, purple player, but I'm not going to allow you to attack me either. So really, if I were the purple player, I would just stay in this location. It looks like, are they going to continue attacking or not? Okay, it looks like they are going to be continuing to attack the white player. Are they going to hit the white player completely? Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, no, they're going down? What? I have no idea what they're doing, but I think they're giving everybody a heart attack right now. Like, what? They just attacked a 3 of the blue player. Oh, okay. They're establishing a position for themselves in Asia again. And now the black player is now making a huge move attacking the white player and getting their troop count very weakened. And now they just gave up Australia. What? Dang, I was not seeing that coming. I guess they would rather have the black player take it over. So if I were oh wow, this is so interesting right here. And I have a 10 set for myself. So I'm thinking then probably I would just have to allow the what? What? No, you just had to take over Australia. That was a mistake. One shot. You could have just taken over Australia and been fine. Okay. Okay. It looks like yeah, because one shot was fine right here. He still had 43 troops. So it looks like he was just basically rather eliminate the entire black player right away from the game. All right. So now at this point, if I were Bradford Bain, I would be immediately taking out the black player. They're at 8 troops. You can immediately eliminate them like for their cards, and advance the game for yourself. Good. Good. Now split. Good, go down. Very good. Well played, man. Get the kill on the black player, get their cards, and that's going to advance the game. So now we are approaching the 3-player situation at this time. So can't allow the blue player to own both. So I'm thinking, just to make sure someone gets the idea, for them they have to hold Australia. Because again, if they own that, that's just going to be too much for them. I'm just going to break that and then get out and let someone else know. Hey, someone else take Australia. It's not going to be me, but someone else can take Australia. Because clearly no one else is owning that continent right now. I didn't fully take it because I don't want to own all of it. Yeah. Attack my territory. Attack blue. Do it. You take Australia. Because ideally what should be happening now at this time is the white player is going to be very, very weak. We can eliminate them by working together. And then once the white player is eliminated, it'll be in the 3-player endgame scenario. Alright, so this will end up advancing the game, I think, well, maybe because the white player is lacking all forms of a continent for themselves at the moment. Like, if they were to take like a North America for themselves, yeah, I just don't know if they'd be able to hold it. You need to attack white, man. You have to attack white. If you let white hold North America, you are essentially allowing this game to stagnate again. You need to do this. You are a strong player, Bradford Bain. You will be allowing the game to enter a stalemate situation if that is the case, because we would all be getting equal troops. If you attack white, I will attack white. Come on, attack white. I will also attack white if you do it. Come on. Don't give them North America. You can't give a weak player the opportunity to get back into the game. Alright, man. Well, need a backup strat. That's going to happen. Well, then I guess I just have to take out purple in North America and here then. And that's going to be creating tension again between them. Can't allow purple to be getting that strong. I did not want to have to do it that way. But that's probably going to have to be like the best thing to do. Because I'm not going to give the weakest player a huge continent. Like I said, I'm never going to... Darn it, now they're creating tension on me. So what can I do at this point? Because they're not attacking white. They're actually letting white getting back into this game, which is very, very unfortunate. I don't want this game to stagnate like this. But white should be playing it passively. If I were to eliminate purple, I would lose about 60 troops, putting me at 40. And that could potentially give Bradford Bain the game right there. Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'm trying to advance the game, man. Yeah, so he is attacking white right here. So since he's now attacking white, I will also attack white a bit. And also continue to put a little bit of pressure on the purple player. I'm not leaving this position right here. He can attack North America. If you want to roll me down, you can roll me down, but I am not giving up my position here. If I end up getting a situation where I'm holding Australia and everyone else is holding the big continents, I'll be in a tough spot. All right. You need to attack blue right now. If you don't attack blue, that's going to be giving the game to them. Yeah, we have to weaken blue right now. Yeah, because right now, the game is very, very close to being broken. Yeah, attack blue. You have to attack blue. I will. What will then happen is that since their 52 is trapped, they can't attack anything else. They're taking Australia. I don't. Dude, you have to be really careful right now. You got to understand that Bradford Bane is really, really strong. Every time you attack me, you are potentially giving the game over to him. You also did not fortify on time, man. There's a lot. This is Bradford Bane's game right here. There is so much that he could be doing to win. Unfortunately, his 52 is trapped. If I was him, I would take the 25. I would sweep through, take out like everything here. This is your game to win, man. Like, everyone needs to be teaming up like on you. You need to take out the purple player, take over all like the regions, move your 54 out, and end the game. White breaking me was a critical. I think like the critical point right there. We should have only been attacking blue at this time. They broke purple hitting me broke the balance of the game. Perhaps me breaking them in Australia, I think could have been like a tough point as well. But 13, is he gonna have enough time? Am I gonna get the kill? Okay, very good. I got the trade in. All right. So now I am going to be killing and hitting blue. All right, so I get another card right here. The blue player is still very, very strong right here at this time. I'm not going to break them. I want white to do it, but I'm letting them know, hey, I attacked them a lot. Right now, the balance is very, very close right now, but Bradford Bane has not been defending from up top. Okay. White needs to make that attack on the blue player. One shot, you are bothering me so much right now. You're giving too much to the Okay, so what are some other things that we could do? Like, I am weak right now. Because really, this balance of this game is so tenuous and close right now. 66 and 46. If Bradford Bane were to break me really hard, just move out his 52 and take me out, he could potentially break the balance of the game like in his favor irreparably if he gets a good roll for himself. So what are my options at this time? Because he's not breaking fully. He took out his army for himself. Yeah, he could be about to win the game. I need to break him. Because if he gets all those extra troops, that's just going to be the game. You have to attack blue now. If you don't do that, he's going to win. You have to make the attack. If you just attack a 1... Alright, man. Bradford, I think you took a little bit too long right here. Because I have 55 troops. Now, the white player does not want to work with me. Alright. Okay. Alright. What is something else that we can do then? Alright. I got a 10 set. I'm trading that in right away because the balance of the game is very, very close. Let's try this out. What I can do is... If white players don't want to work with me, let's try something else out right here. So what I'll do, I'll go like this. And let's see, now the white player, if he doesn't do something right now, is going to get trapped in Australia. This is the classic Australian trap strategy right here. Where if they don't do something right away, they just die. Yeah, so now the blue player should be taking over my Africa. And then by doing this, we'll both be getting a large number of troops. So let's see what they decide to do. Yep, they take over the region. Okay. So ideally, we're both doing pretty well for ourselves like I got right now at this time. I will stay with this. I'm going to make the white player have to react to this. If they were not going to work with me, then I'll work with someone else who will work with me. But I'm not going to be leaving like this position right here. Because right now we're still getting equal numbers of troops. We're still doing okay. I managed to survive the suicide from like the purple player. Why would I attack the blue player, man? You're the one that's stuck. You have to be the one that does something. You need to figure out like what you want to do. He's trying to do it with both people right now. Yeah, I'll do that. If you attack the blue player, I'll do it. Alright, he did it. So now the game is pretty balanced right here. Blue took the hit. It's very close down to a nice number. I lose my North America, but I'm overall doing okay. And the game is staying balanced right now. Yeah, the game is not over at this point. I managed to get back. So Bradford Bain lost his huge advantage right here. This is significant at this time that this has happened. So now the risk is going to be what happens here. What does Bradford Bain do to try to keep balance for himself? Okay. He is now going into trying to take the Australia region for himself. So at this time, what I probably would do is... You need to go completely take over the region, man. I'm just going to put all my troops in right here. Let them know, hey, I did break... yeah. Take North America if you want, man. But do not take South America. Because at this point, you're a little bit of the weaker player. And now at this point, the pendulum should be swinging. Hopefully I can work with the white player to try to get an advantage. But right now, this is a very delicate endgame scenario, and I have to be cautious to see what happens. Okay, so so it looks like, yeah, are they going to be taking over Asia? So that's just going to be hitting and hurting the white player a lot by doing that, by just taking over that large amount of territory. So that you're just going to be painting a target on your back by doing that, man. So I don't like that move. But what I can tell about Bradford Baines, he's very unpredictable, and that style, I think, ultimately does like kind of create like that sense of tension. So instead, what I can do now here is I'll just keep my slider on low, minimize my troop losses when attacking. I'll let him keep the territory, but not both. And I'm also keeping myself open when attacking. Because I don't know if the white player truly was going to be doing that or not. Let's see, what are they going to do here? Yeah, so they did break Asia. Right now, the total troops are around 120 right now. I did allow Bradford Bain to get all this extra territory for himself, so he's still getting a lot of troops. He may break my Africa. Oh, yeah. I love that movie. Yeah, attack whites. But I don't want it to influence his decision at all. What does he want to do? Oh, he's going to break my South America. That's fine. Yeah, you can do that, man. That's completely fine. Yeah, so we lost a lot of troops. If he wanted to break both, he should have done both. Yeah, that's fine. It looks like he's trying to guard the kill on the white player, so I can kill them. So I will take this, give them a heart. But I'm not going to be attacking them much more because I expect the white player would have to be attacking them a bit. And I want to see how they react. Are they going to be comfortable with allowing the blue player to be getting the extra troops? It looks like the answer is yes. Now I'm giving you Europe, man. Let's see, do you want to work together to attack the white player? That could be a way that we can be like, okay, and we can work together here like on this. And this can force the white player to react towards us. If you attack me again, I'll be forced to react and hit you back. But at this point, I'm trying to create the sense of diplomacy with the white player while in this kind of tenuous situation for ourselves. So what are you going to do now, Bradford Bain? Your unpredictability, I think, is both your greatest strength and your greatest weakness. So yeah, so I'm going to be able to get the 10 set, which is good. I'm just going to focus on getting a continent for myself. And then I'm going to be just making one attack. And leaving a very, very minor guard here. It's really on the white player to do something at this point. If they allow us to get these big continents, they're going to fall behind and lose. So they have to make the attack. They have to be doing something right here. At this point, the blue player and I are getting kind of equal numbers of troops, which is keeping things in balance right now. I'm not going to break them again unless they are the ones that break me. And I think the blue player recognizes that. So let's see how the game next develops. Like, it's on the white player. They need to be doing something right here. So in this turn for myself, I'm just going to be making 2 attacks. Because again, because Bradford Bane's territory is just getting a little high. And I'm trying to keep my territory a little bit higher right now as we're going through this. Again, it's on the white player. The white player has to attack someone. They can't be letting us get this strong. Yeah, Bradford Bane is getting strong, but he's not outgrowing us to the point where someone's just going to immediately be able to win on the spot. Yeah, I'll do that. If you attack white, I will attack white. This is the importance of this communication right here. It's on. Again, the white player is the one that has to do something, but you're not really progressing the game much by doing that, man. If you attack white, I'll attack white, but due to the turn order, we both have to do it together. I'm going to allow you to keep holding your Europe, but I can't do more than that for you right now. So I'm getting the small set right here, but that's not the... actually, no, I got the big set. I don't keep track of my cards enough. Alright, so what... Due to the turn order right now, ideally the blue player should be hitting white first. That's going to allow me to then also hit white. But if I were to hit white first, white would just retaliate against me, and then blue can just continue doing their own thing. Right? So it's just like a lack of knowledge for ourselves. Ideally, I need to see Bradford Bane do something first. And now, yeah, he's doing something. Okay. So we did make the attack. Yep. I will also do that. And the reason I did a little bit less because Bradford Bane's getting a little bit more than me. So now let's see how the white player decides to react to this. I really hope they don't suicide. This has been a very, very good game so far. But they need to do something. They can't sit around, take 1 card per turn, and have the 2 strong players keep getting strong like this. It's on them to be making the move. This is do or die now, white player. You gotta do something. Otherwise, we're going to keep slamming you. They broke Europe. And now they're hitting Bradford Bane a fair amount right here. Are they going to break me? That's fine. I don't care about that. They hit Bradford Bane more. Okay. So now they're leaving their troops stuck in Argentina. I'll continue this relationship if you want. So what are you going to be doing now? Yes, they're attacking the white player more, continuing to weaken them. This is putting the game in, I think, in a very, very tough position for a one-shot here. Okay, they're going down more. So I do have the most troops right now. Yeah, he does have a little bit too much territory right now. Yeah, again, a little bit too much territory, I would say. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to hold all this territory, but I'm going to break Europe, and that's going to leave things being equal between ourselves. You get a lot of territory, I get the continent. And now it's going to be, what does the white player want to do? They're not going to be doing anything. Yeah, so, okay, now attack white. You attack white, I will attack white. I can't reach them right now. You have the advantage of holding the troops down right here. Okay, so now what are you going to be doing? This is now a very tenuous situation where I have to figure out how many troops is worth it, like, to roll. This will be a very kind of tough situation, like, for myself. How do I want to potentially do this? The white player, yeah, they lost a lot right here. They're in a tough spot. Okay. So at this time, I can probably take one more card here. And then I'm just going to slow roll this until I lose all my troops. This relationship's worked well. You just took too long one shot doing anything. So I'll do one more. And I will stop there. I will put my slider back, go back here, and just keep the extra troops in. I'm clearly attacking, but since the blue player controls when to go for the kill, yes, right now he's trying to attack blue to make blue then attack me. So I think I may have an opportunity here, actually, for myself. And this is what I'm thinking about what I can do. If I take over the entire board and hit the blue player really, really hard before they hit me, what I could then do is allow the blue, because look at this, the card troops are getting very close. I think I have an opportunity here to take this game down, you guys. I think I might have this. So my 119 is going to go up and attack here. Oh, okay, they just suicided. Even if they didn't do the suicide, what I could have done instead is just attack and keep all of his troops trapped here. So at this point, since Bradford Bane has no huge stack right here, I'm going to be able to go for the kill. I think looking at this game here, the mistakes that were made were me hitting the purple player and kind of creating that source of conflict between us and causing that hit. And then really it was just the white player not working with me when I was offering the opportunity to, and Bradford Bane willing then to work with me. And then because if we were just being very passive, the blue player and I would just build up a lot of troops that will allow us to attack everywhere around the board very, very quickly. So because of that, there was just not much that that like one shot could do right there. So I think that was like kind of like the critical mistake right here. So now at this time, what I will do is actually, yeah, I'm going to put everything here in one stop. I'm going to have this army take out everything around the board and then leave my other army here and leave him trapped. So let's do that. Leave my slider on low. Okay, keep attacking. I'm going to go around all the way around the board at this time. Alright, I'm going to keep on attacking. Oh shit. Darn it, I ran out of time. Ugh. Alright, so Bradford Bane will be able to get the attack off on me. I almost got that there. It took a little bit too long when attacking. But I do have a Europe guard. And that's important. I'm going to be able to hold 3 continents for myself. So I am going to be able to take the game. I wasn't able to take it out in the style like the way I wanted to. But it is what it is. And there we go. Now I just put everything here, and that will be a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed this video right here. If you want to see more of this high-level content, Discord games, subscriber games, and other great videos, be sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments what I can be doing better. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And as Bradford Bane continues doing his last little slow rolls, I hope you all, again, learned something from this video. This is OliveXC, signing out. Woohoo! Victory!